BMW created a modern classic with the M2, a car that became its most popular performance model almost overnight. The brand isn't keen to rest on its laurels, so they've updated the M2 for 2018. BMW really didn't need to change much for the latest M2. It's a very complete car. The revised model benefits from new LED headlights and an updated infotainment system with an 8.8-inch touchscreen. You can also have it with a range of performance options, including a louder exhaust, lightweight wheels and carbon fibre body elements, though they don't come cheap. The updated car is a little dearer than before, priced from $93,300 in M2 manual pure form or $99,900 as the better equipped regular M2. As soon as you get behind the wheel of the M2, it really does feel like a genuine BMW M performance car. When you get into this thing, it just feels right. The seating position, the placement of the steering wheel, the pedals, the gear lever, everything is just spot on. And that's before you really start to drive the car. Out here in Tassie on some of the roads used for Targa Tasmania stages, the M2 really does feel at home. This is a very composed little car. It soaks up the bumps quite nicely. It's always got great traction, even in quite slippery conditions. Key hardware such as the engine remains the same. A 3-litre turbocharged inline-6 pumping 272 kilowatts and 500 newton meters to the rear wheels through a 6-speed manual transmission or optional 7-speed dual-clutch auto. The model we're driving right now is an M2 Pure, which is fitted with a manual transmission, which is an absolute joy. Many cars in this class no longer offer a manual. Things like the Audi RS3, the Mercedes-AMG A45, automatic only propositions. So for BMW to hold out and continue to offer a manual, even if it's not the most popular choice, really do appreciate that. And of course, there is a great automatic, a 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission, if that's what you'd prefer. Now, this car is an old school sports car. You've got the front engine, rear drive layout that is just brilliant. The front wheels do not do any of the driving, so you've got outstanding feel and feedback through the wheel, which is really what you need in these kind of tricky conditions, as well as a rear end that does like to play a little bit. The car feels really neutral. There's no power understeer or anything like that to be had, and it will wag the tail a little bit if you feed in more power than you really need. The M2 is a special little car on sale for less than $100,000. There really are very few cars like it. One of them is its little brother, the BMW M140 hatch, but that just lacks some of the focus of this car. You can feel that BMW's just put a little bit more effort into the M2. Its responses, its reactions are just so much more precise than the M140. They really do push it to another level. And it's helped by things like bigger brakes and a better limited slip differential in the back end that makes sure it drives both wheels all the time. Whereas the 140, you are sometimes spinning up just one wheel, the inside wheel when cornering, and that makes the car a less stable proposition. This really is a special car. It's not hard to see why it has developed such a strong following with BMW enthusiasts. The M2 really does give you everything you need from a compact performance car. The updated BMW M2 is on sale now.